Hey guys, Homesteading with Nene here. I've been making quite a few short videos. I'm kind of new to the YouTube, but I just wanted to introduce myself. My name is Sandy. I live on a small 5.5 acre plot of land. We have a few chickens, a rooster, one goat, and lots of barn cats. My husband and I, we have 5 kids and 6 grandkids, so we are busy to say the least. We love the country life. We are both hard workers. I don't know if you can see down there, but I have a garden plot. I love to can, and my video will just be filled with everyday life here on the farm, along with embroidering. I love to embroidery and sew. I do lots of crafts. My next adventure is to make a quilt. We'll see how that goes. We love to travel, so we'll have some traveling videos. We are retired, of course. I think we're busier now than we've ever been, though. But if you would like to join us, just come along with us, and you'll see all kinds of adventures, all kinds of mistakes. We're not professional. We are just simple country people that want to share our life with you. Here I am, New Year's Day, 2026. I am from southern Illinois, and it is warm enough to be outside in the yard taking this video. I'm going to share just a little bit of our home life. Nothing fancy. We aren't fancy people. That grain bin right there was my dad's. He passed away several years ago, so we moved the grain bin from his farm over here, and we are slowly working on making a grain bin gazebo. And as you will see down there, we have another slab of concrete, and we're going to put part of it down there for a garden shed for my massive garden area, which I love. Gardening is hard work, but it is so rewarding. The canning, the hoeing, all that goes with gardening. As you can see, a couple of my chickens are bugging. Just listen to them. The leaves are rustling. Watching chickens is one fun thing to do. They can be quite entertaining. Let's see if I can get a little bit closer. You might have noticed in my video as I come around, we do burn with a wood furnace, an outdoor wood furnace. We love it. My husband and I are both pretty cold-natured, so that comes in handy. We spend a lot of time cutting wood, but it's worth it in the long run. On our little piece of ground, you will notice a lot of primitive type implements and pieces. I love antiques. Years ago, I owned an antique shop, and I have just kind of carried that along with me. My house has antiques. Our kids, they aren't as crazy over them as me, but anyway, I'm walking out through our yard. You'll notice these pine trees along our drive. They are really, really beautiful, especially in the snow. I may share a picture or two of those in my video just to kind of give you an idea, we have a beautiful driveway in the snow. And by the way, this Nene loves snow. My husband always says, I never had to get out and work in it, and that's why I like it. And he's probably right. But nevertheless, it is so beautiful, so peaceful. You will also notice in some of our videos, or some of my videos I should say, we have bought a small farm about 15 miles from where we actually live. It has a house and lots of barns, and we have bought a couple of calves, so there will be videos of those. You may have already seen them if you have subscribed to my channel. You may have noticed them, along with the donkey and the mule. The donkey and the mule have spent their whole life on that farm, so they are still there, even though we do not own them. We treat them like ours, and they're really funny at times. It goes up our driveway to our house. You will notice down here we have some fruit trees, a couple of pears, a couple of pecans. This year we finally, after many years of having a pecan tree, because it's small of course, but we actually had some pecans. Oh, probably 10, and the squirrels got them alive. We don't know what happened to them actually, but we believe it was the squirrels, or maybe the deer. We have lots and lots of deer. They are pretty to look at, but they sure can mess up a garden and fruit trees and anything like that. But there's my pear trees and my pecan trees. And then you'll notice over here I have some apple trees. We try to keep everything covered, but it's sometimes hard to do. Alright, down here by the garden you'll notice my zinnia patch, which I did not get cleaned up this past fall, but that is just our life. The work never stops. There's always something waiting to be done. Alright, this is my garden area. It's kind of in a rough shape right now. I have been having a little bit of back trouble, so I didn't get a lot done this past fall. We built this during COVID when we couldn't go anywhere. My husband built me this little shed here to put something to keep everything out of. I at one time had strawberries in it, and I'm not sure what I'm going to put in it this spring. Then you come back down, and I've got a massive amount of blackberries. Got one or two sprigs from my uncle years ago, and they have went crazy. Alright, I plant cucumbers, tomatoes, peppers, and I don't know if you can see from here, but we've got a couple of little raised beds down there. And we just put those up last year, so I'm not sure what we're going to put in those this year either. But this is my garden area. I spend a lot of time here in the summer. And there's a quick scan of our house. So the garden's pretty ways from it. You go down our driveway and all the way down the pine trees. We bought these pine trees at a flea market years ago, and they have grown to be massive trees. Really pretty. Nothing is quite as pretty in the winter, but I do like winter. It's a time of resting after all the mowing and all of the summer chores and all of the work that we have to do here on the farm. But everything's kind of dead looking too. Here's the driveway, as you can see. Lots of implements down through there. My old manure spreader, it came from down around, oh gosh, I don't know, 40 or 50 miles from here at an auction. The wheels were froze shut or rusted shut, and so we just drug it up on a trailer and brought it home. Of course, it's just a decoration. Then I have this old grader, and it came from out in Holmes County, Ohio, from an Amish farm. You will see a lot of things about the Amish. We have been going out there for probably 18 years. We have made lots and lots of friends, some of the old order, some of the new order. So anyways, I'm walking down my driveway. Next we're going to come upon, I believe it's a planter, and it also came from Ohio, right off of the farm. And then the driveway just continues around to the main road. Okay, now we are going to walk back toward the house and show you a few more things, just to kind of introduce you to myself. Okay, I am back up to the house. As you can see, we have an in-ground pool. My very talented husband put that in himself. There's the smoke. Not much of a fire today because it is so warm. Now let's walk down to the chicken pen. There goes my husband. He's working right now on stuff outside. Alright, here's the chicken house. Of course the door's open, so the chickens are kind of running loose. They're kind of a free-range bird around here. We get lots and lots of eggs. Now let me take you around and show you the goat. Hello, little girl. Alright. This is Kix. He's actually our daughter's. We had him since he was a baby. He had a twin brother named Ronnie. He is no longer with us. There goes the rooster. He has quite a big mouth. A lot of our chickens. Kix is pretty special to us. His mom couldn't have him, so he ended up being born through cesarean. And we kept him in the house for a couple of months, with diapers, of course. But he fed him with a bottle and nursed him up, him and his brother. And so they're pretty special around the farm. Get a little bit closer look at him. He's a mess. Aw. Oh, he wants in the picture. Oh yeah, he's licking the camera. Okay, buddy. Okay. Get back down. So that's Kix. Okay, there's the girls. They are busy, busy, busy. Alright, this is Floppy Joe. You will see him in several of my shorts. He is a pretty spoiled, yet just a barn cat. Here comes Cheeto. He too is pretty spoiled. Floppy Joe has a special place in my husband's heart though, because when he was little, he accidentally stepped on him going to feed the animals, and one of his ears flopped down. So that's where he got his name, Floppy. Okay, now if I can just get my eyes to adjust. This is as you walk into my door. Like I said, it's very primitive. I collect a lot of old wooden bows and primitive furniture. So this is where we spend a lot of our time. Right here. Here I am in the kitchen. There again, it's New Year's Day, so beans, but it's a bean soup rather than just beans. I'm hoping it's good. This is the dining area and the area that leads downstairs. As you can see, I do collect Fiesta. When we're out in Ohio visiting our friends, we sometimes go to the Fiesta outlet, which is very interesting. You should go sometime. Okay. Still have one present over there, as you can see. It goes to a dear old lady that is in the nursing home, but they had a bad case of COVID, so I haven't got to go up there and give it to her yet. She's actually the lady that we bought the farm from. So I wanted to give her something special for Christmas. She's very sweet. Okay, I gave you a little bit of a tour of our homestead. Like I said, if you would love to subscribe and follow us along, there is no telling what you might see. Lots of mistakes in my videos, I'm sure, but I'm just a plain old mom, grandma, actually Nene, and housewife. So come join us on all of our adventures. We would love to have you. Thank you.